are diving into the fascinating world of sneakers, active shoes, and footwear products. And our spotlight is none other than Adidas. You know the brand with those iconic 3 stripes that have graced everything from baseball courts to fashion runways. You may have seen our previous video on YouTube about sourcing footwear products from Asia, and we are also curious to know why so many brands are relocating their production to Asia and how you can take benefits of it. Today we are going to reveal some closely held secrets. We'll explore why international powerhouses such as Adidas have selected Asia as their primary manufacturing hub, and we will pinpoint where Adidas exactly produces the majority of their products. Make sure to watch until the end of this video because we'll also delve into the sensitive issues of counterfeit, copies and fake products in Asia. Finally, we also offer some valuable tips on how to identify legit footwear factories within the region. Let's take the stage. It was in 1949 that Dassler, a visionary shoemaker, founded Adidas. Fast forward to today, Adidas stands tall as a titan in the sportswear universe. Every stitch, every design choice carries the weight of legacy. Athletes, artists and everyday enthusiasts alike proudly laced up their Adidas sneakers, ready to conquer the world. But what's remarkable is how Adidas adapts, evolves and transforms its manufacturing strategy over the year. You see, the journey from Europe to Asia wasn't about logistics. It was a systemic shift that reshaped the very fabric of the brand. Why Adidas pivot its manufacturing focus from Europe to Asia, which country they choose to relocate their production, and what can you learn from that? Before we get into the topic of this video, we are moved to Asia, your sourcing partner in Asia. We can assist foreign buyers into finding the right supplier, doing due diligence on their behalf, organizing factory tour, doing all the production follow-up and quality control. We also have a network for logistics assistance. If you want to learn more about our product and services, you can check below in the description. I will leave more detail about what we can offer and assist you from A to Z. Now let's take a trip back to 1949 in Germany, where Adidas' story began. It all started in a small town called Herzogenaurach, thanks to a man named Adolf Dassler, who loved sports and making top-notch sport shoes. Back then, Adidas was all about soccer and track shoes, made with real care to last long and help athletes perform their best. Adidas became known for making good shoes manufactured in Europe. The workers making Adidas shoes were super skilled, checking every single detail to ensure it was perfect. They used the best leather, suede and rubber to make the shoes strong and comfy. Adidas shoes has this cool design with 3 stripes that everyone started to recognize. Back in the day, Adidas workers in factories in Europe were using old school method mixed with new tech to make them stand out. These places were like creative playgrounds where designers and shoes experts work all together to make shoes that athletes all over the world loved to wear. Even though Adidas started making shoes in other places, that special touch from Europe's way of making things stayed as a big part of what Adidas is all about. Before we cover the reasons why Adidas decided to move their production to Asia, let's discuss why most of those international brands are relocating their productions overseas. The shift towards Asian countries like China, Bangladesh, India and Vietnam is driven by several factors that contribute to their operation efficiency and global competitiveness. Obviously, the primary reason is cost advantage. Labor costs in these countries are significantly lower than in Western countries, which can lead to a substantial savings in production expenses. Additionally, the availability of skilled workforce in Asia is abundant, with a growing number of individuals trained in various manufacturing disciplines. Moreover, the Asian market itself presents a massive opportunity for growth. With large population and rising middle classes, the consumer markets in these countries are expanding rapidly, offering international brands a chance to capture new consumers and increasing their market share. This fact is particularly true for China and India, which have some of the world's largest consumer bases. Business environment is also becoming increasingly favorable for foreign direct investment, with government incentives such as tax breaks simplifying regulations to attract international companies over there. Last factor is a well-established supply chain and advanced infrastructure in certain Asian regions. For example, China has developed a robust manufacturing ecosystem that can support large-scale production with efficiency and speed. Similarly, countries like Vietnam and Bangladesh have specialized in certain industries such as textile and apparel, which make them attractive destinations for brands looking to expertise in such areas. Coming back to Adidas, the brand has been relying a lot on manufacturing things in Asia. It used to be China for them the place to go, but things has changed lately to another country. Adidas decided to relocate a portion of its manufacturing from China to Vietnam due to two main factors. Firstly, the cost of labor in China was on rise, making the production process more expensive. Secondly, escalating trade disputes between the US and China were complicating business operation, creating additional hurdle for the company. Vietnam, with its skilled workforce, offered a cost-effective alternative for Adidas manufacturing needs, and it's called the China Plus One strategy. By the year of 2020, Vietnam has emerged as the leading producer for Adidas product, making a shift in the company's production strategy. This trend of diversifying production location is not unique to Adidas. Several other apparel companies are adopting a similar approach, distributing their manufacturing operation across various Asian countries. In a move to further diversify its production and market strategy, Adidas has also established a special center in India. This new country aims to bring the company closer to the fast-growing Indian market and improve connectivity to its manufacturing facilities worldwide. The strategic placement of this center is part of Adidas' broader initiative to enhance its operational efficiency, reducing costs and streamlining its production. The data from Adidas' 2023 annual report highlights the significant role of Vietnam playing for the company's manufacturing strategy. Vietnam has re-established itself as the primary sourcing country for Adidas, contributing for 38% of the total footwear volume, making it the brand's largest manufacturer of footwear. Additionally, Vietnam ranks second in apparel production, accounting for 20% of Adidas' total apparel volume. Now, what are the type of products that are actually manufactured in Vietnam? Adidas has taken notice pouring investment into Vietnam's 22 billion footwear sector. It offers Adidas the ability to produce a wide range of products from shoes to apparel while maintaining high standards of quality and performance. Vietnam also used the latest technology and eco-friendly practices, which fits with Adidas' focus on innovation and sustainability. Consumers can find Adidas running shoes, soccer cleats, training gears, and more, all bearing the Made in Vietnam label, which assures them products' quality and brand trust in Vietnamese craftsmanship. An interesting fact that we can observe from the information shared by Adidas is that they are actually working a lot with Southern manufacturers in Vietnam. As of July 2022, Adidas has 51 primary suppliers in Vietnam, employing just over 190,000 Vietnamese workers. Their factories are primarily concentrated in South, in manufacturing hubs such as Ho Chi Minh City, Binh Nhung, and Dong Nai. Southern Vietnam's efficient ports in Ho Chi Minh City and Vung Tau, skilled workforce and lower labor costs make it a strategic location for Adidas manufacturing. Now let's uncover about a sensitive angle and matter about manufacturing footwear products in Vietnam. It's about all the copycat, fake products and counterfeits that are actually manufactured in some of the Vietnamese factories. Copycat products are actually a global issue in the whole Asia, bringing significant economic and safety implications. The black market for stock end of series and copies, including fake Adidas products, is a concern for consumers, businesses, and governments alike. These copies look like authentic Adidas merchandise, but they are made cheaply and sold at lower prices. The Vietnamese government, along with Adidas, is actively working to combat the production and distribution of these fake goods, although this proves to be a challenging task. For brands like Adidas, the issue of copycat is particularly severe in Asia, where it's estimated that up to 10% of their products sold are actually fakes. This not only represents a substantial financial loss, but also necessitates an ongoing effort to safeguard their intellectual property rights. So now, hopefully, you are more aware about the global ecosystem of manufacturing footwear products in Vietnam. You may want to know how to find and identify legit suppliers for footwear products. There are a couple of channels that you can consider. The first one is going online. Exploring online platforms such as Alibaba or Global Sources host a vast array of manufacturers from various industries. They provide a convenient way to browse through different suppliers, compare their offering, and even read reviews from other businesses that they've worked with before. This can give you a first sense of product specifications, the reliability of certain suppliers, and some price range on the market. The second option that you are having in hand is actually to visit Vietnam by yourself and to attend in one of the trade shows happening either in Ho Chi Minh City or in Hanoi. You have one of the most popular trade shows in Vietnam for footwear products is actually the Shoes and Leather Expo. By visiting this trade show, you can bring together businesses from all over the world, providing a rich source of information and contact. You can see product firsthand, ask questions directly to the supplier, and establish personal connections that could lead to fruitful business collaborations. Last and certainly not least option is actually to contact a sourcing company nested in the country that you want to do business with. For instance, we are located in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam, and we can support inquiries in various product categories. For the footwear range of products, we often organize factory tours for our clients to shortlist and find suitable suppliers to manufacture sports shoes, sneakers, and all range of footwear products. Obviously, the next step is to find suitable factories. Here we can assist into the production aspect, all quality control and logistics assistance. Basically, we can act for our foreign clients as their procurement office in Vietnam, providing an A to Z full scope of services. If you have any question, any matters you would like to discuss about the footwear industry in Asia and especially in Vietnam, feel free to drop us a comment below in the comment section. You can also check in the description. We will leave a couple of resources and information for you to consider learning more about this industry. If you enjoy this video, leave a thumbs up and I see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Down and I'ma get it right, get on sight like